Goodness, oh my goodness. It's a sleepy morning, everybody. Can you see the pillow marks on my face? Nope, just freckles. It's been a rough one. The garbage man or woman is outside, so you can hear that. I also see a little bit of sunshine, which is or some kind of light. It's a gloomy, cold, gray, miserable day here in Chicago, so I am so glad that you guys are here, because this is the kind of environment which I'm like, I'll write later. I'm just gonna go get some more. I'll write later. So I'm glad that you're here to get me out of bed and get me focused, and I'm cutting these tonight, don't you worry. Whew. So yeah, environment. I was thinking a lot about that just because it was such a slosh. It was hard to get out of bed is what I'm trying to say. And I wanna know, what do you guys do when your environment, your external environment, pushes you into no motivation? And for me, it is like, if it's cold or wet or dark outside, I go into hibernation mode and it's harder for me to propel myself into action. What's your guys' motivation? I mean, what's your guys' motivation when your environment is crappy? I'm just kind of curious to know, when the external world is trying to stop you from being awesome, how do you combat that? I also have caffeine, a lot of it. Look at this giant bucket, holy cow. That's fake drinking noises. All right, let's get to this. So what did I learn yesterday? The power of transcribing, I think I forgot about it. So I'm somebody, oh, Janet Kane said weed. Oh, I don't know if you know that I can see what you're typing, Janet Kane. Janet Kane says that she's technologically not savvy, so you just typed weed at me. I don't know if you know. But it's good to know. So Janet Kane's motivation is drugs. Oh, stand-up comedians. I see you, I see you. So speaking of which, I'm a stand-up and also a storyteller here in Chicago, and what I'm writing is very sort of personal essay, storytelling, very my point of view up there. Oh, what else did you put up, sister? I don't know, Janet Kane, the messages go too fast. I think you put, you rock out? Full disclosure, please. Janet doesn't know what she's typing. Oh, I'm getting texts. Janet, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that I'm also helping you work out the world of technology for you. I'm here for you, Janet. I'm here for you. So, transcribing as far as personal essay, let's just talk about it really fast. So my process is, I have a writing prompt every day. I'll give it to you at the end of this video, of course. I free write for what I thought was going to be 3 pages. Turned out that was too long, and so now I'm just doing about 2 pages. And then I go to the 750words.com so it can track my writing. You can also just go to a Word or a Pages document. It will track it for you as well. If you're Janet, if you're not as tech savvy, you can just count your words out on any electronic format. No props. But I go to 750words.com, and in that transcribing process, right? So when I'm just literally typing what I free wrote, I am hashing out more of my own memory. And I really forgot how helpful that process is in tapping in to your personal story, whether it's memory, whether it's really delving into developing relationships as you're transcribing, whether it's sensory. Like, I feel like when I free write, I kind of just touch the surface of the story, you know, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, whatever. And then in the transcribing process, it really sparks something else, so I'm able to get into deeper, details, depths, all of that in the second draft. Now, I know you're probably like, Kelsie, yeah, that's called rewriting. Yeah, I get it, but I feel like, especially when you're doing personal essay, when you're writing something from memory, maybe something from childhood, or maybe you're writing about trauma, whatever, I think that rewriting process, that free write to transcribe is so important, because the free write just kind of, it just kind of sparks the memory, where the rewrite really gets in a little bit deeper. And obviously the second, third, fifth drafts, whatever, we'll get in deeper. But I sort of forgot just the art of transcribing, how helpful that is for personal essay. So that was a super rad reminder for myself. Now, also I want to mention, so Jennifer B, who's been following me here on YouTube, she was one of my students as well. She moved, she's not in Chicago anymore, but she mentioned the writing prompt yesterday, talking about teenage self, talking about adolescence. She was like, 750 words, heck no, I'm gonna write a whole novel on that. So I also want you guys to really start noticing the writing prompts that resonate with you and why. Hi, Onicia, thanks for coming. Yahoo! Because I think that part of this 30 days is not just writing, getting the words down, not just me getting up every morning and videoing, but also really starting to hone in on our process. What really, you know, sparks inspiration for us. So maybe it's teenage self, maybe it's more environmental where you're like, I want a prompt in which it's gonna help me see a snapshot of my life and I can just describe what I'm seeing. Just start recognizing what you tap into easily. And for me, it's always been childhood stuff because of trauma. No big deal. Okay, cool. So let's get into the writing prompt and call it a day. This is a little bit of a quicker video. Usually I ramble on, but I'm telling you, the sleeps were intense today. Wowzers. I can't believe you can't see this pillow mark. It is like deep within my soul. I also had crazy dreams, and I know nobody cares about other people's dreams, but I have a tendency to write them down. And when I have bad dreams, it's always lions and tigers ripping people apart. They are violent dreams, you guys. I have a dream book somewhere. I should figure out what that means. But I mean, I could feel like trying to like save people, like putting my hand on people's like bloody limbs. It's terrifying. Oh, okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so today's writing prompt after that horror show of a story. Here we go. Today's prompt, and again, do it if you want. No pressure. No pressure. The time a person you thought you knew well stole from you. Burr, 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 burr. So again, the writing prompt, the time a person you thought you knew well stole from you. Yes, Janet Kane, that new therapist should help me with my dreams. Good one, you're listening. So this writing prompt, I think you can also put a little caveat on it. Maybe a time you stole. You know, I feel like sometimes when writing personal things, I always want to remind my students to do what Onicia said, too real too soon. I know, sometimes these get nuts, right? Ooh, again, you don't have to do it if it's triggering, But I also think, especially with personal essay, a lot of the things that I talk about in my storytelling and stand-up class, make sure that it's about you. So even if you're writing about somebody else, oh my gosh, hello, differenting likes. It's hard for me to read. I'm glad that you caught us live. Hi. Make it about you. So if you don't want to write about the time someone stole from you, maybe write about the time that you stole. Because I think especially if personal essay is new to you, try to keep it with you. So that's my suggestion. And that's it. Thanks, you guys. I feel like Tuesdays live, there's so many people. Thanks for stopping by. For me, 3 people is a lot of people, you guys, because if I wasn't here, I'd be snoozing as well. Have a great day. Maybe put some, put some comments, down below as far as external, what is going on in your environment? How do you stay motivated even when it's crappy outside or whatever your external issues are? Put some something that you've been noticing about your process that you forgot about since you've been writing for 3 days. And that's it. Hope your to-do lists today are great, that you crush it, that you have a super rad day. And I'm Audi 5000. I'm going to try to rub out. Don't say that on the internet. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I'm trying to get this pillow texts. See you guys. Bye-bye. I'm just going to do this until we go out. Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on, Pillow Mar.